back to second period action. It's your NEBC Yukon Trackers. We'll have 1:03 left on the power play. Currently will be centering Brownlee and Gosling. And that'll be the Oil Barons trying to take it in, and that'll be Lee playing it up to Brownlee. Brownlee back in behind Gosling, doesn't see the puck. And it'll be the Oil Barons shoot it back down into the tracker zone. Controlling at his blue line is Brandon Moody. Brandon Moody gets tripped up, and penalty coming to the Oil Barons, and that's Nathan Brownlee. He's going to give the puck up. Whistle goes, so it'll be a two-man advantage for 40 seconds, and an opportunity for your NEBC and Yukon Trackers to extend their lead to 4. Kurt Lee will go take the face-off draw. And puck's going to roll towards Brownlee, but it's going to be the Oil Barons who take the puck. Brownlee reaches for it, and at the blue line, it's Moody who keeps it in. Moody's going to look cross-ice to Lowen. Lowen now walks in, down low to Lee. Lee looking out front. That's through the stick of Gosling. It's at the middle of the slot, and it's the Oil Barons that are going to battle and get it out of the zone. Back to the puck will be Brandon Moody. He'll go all the way back behind his goal. He'll start his way up ice. And slowly up ice comes Moody. He's going to skate it all the way coast to coast. He'll stop up at the circle. He'll move it over towards the middle of the ice, looking towards the net. He puts that over to Lowen. Lowen looks it back to Moody. Moody's in, down low. Moody to the backside, and Lee can't collect it. 5-on-4, penalized player out. That one's going to deflect into the corner, and that one will be put down the length of the ice by the penalized player who made it back to the playing surface. Hatton's now going to have to play the puck. He does so over to the far corner to Lowen. Lowen puts it back to Moody. Moody's going to have pressure. He sidesteps a check. He makes his way up the middle of the ice. He gets bumped. He still has possession of the puck. He'll sauce it over to Curtis Lee. Curtis Lee now is going to pull it to the middle of the ice. He's going to make the D-man turn, and he's down low in the corner. He plays that back to Lowen. Lowen has it bounce on him back to Lee. Lee controls, looking backside to Ross, and Brownlee can't handle it. It bounces off of Brownlee's stick and goes to a Fort McMurray player. He puts it down the length of the ice. Thomas Lowen now to the puck because he's going to skate out from behind his own net. He's going board side. He puts that all the way up to Hebert. Hebert's going to push that down over the blue line. Or now he'll go race for it. And the Fort McMurray player faked Hebert out, almost faked himself out. And that's laying out on the ice. He's going to try to get that puck. He's going to have the puck roll away from him to Kyle Schwantz. Schwantz controls at the boards back to Ross. Ross comes back to Lang. Lang comes back to Ross. Ross going to play it back to Schwantz. Schwantz shoots into the glove of the goaltender. If he can look it all the way into his glove, he's going to catch it every time. And so a stop to play. 17:43, 3-0 is the score for your NEBC and Yukon Trackers. Puck's played into the neutral zone. Lang has his pocket or his stick lifted. Schwantz tries to get that up ice and pushing towards the puck is Lang. Lang's going to keep that puck going down low into the corner. He gets shouldered off the puck. Coming to the puck will be ruled off of Lang to the front of the net. Save, sits out front. Oh, around the world goaltender flips the puck up. And the goaltender makes a good save as the Trackers push. And I'm trying to get the scoreboard back on the screen, but I guess I can't so far. Mr. Dan's not sure what's going on here. Puck's played down low for McMurray. Oil Barons will control. They're going to skate up through the neutral zone to get to the blue line. Onside they are. They take it towards the net. Backhand's going to miss. Hits the glass in behind the goaltender. Kept in at the far boards. That'll be shot down low for McMurray's going to put it back to the point. Shot. Pad saved by the goaltender off the left toe of Hatton. Given away here. Cole Vanderlinden stands his man up. Puck's going to be forced into the corner. And that's going to be Marcus Rule looking for a loose puck. Comes all the way to the point. And that one kept in at the blue line by the Oil Barons. Down low centering pass can be collected by Brownlee. Brownlee's going to get that just off the stick of Rule. Brownlee's going to try to skate into it. And Not sure how that's offside as the Oil Barons take it in their own zone, but it was. So here's the trackers, Vanderlinden to Viens. Viens to the middle of the ice. Oil Barons are now offside. They'll wait. They circle around and they come back out and put it off the boards. That's going to come to Viens in his own zone. Viens will circle back up through the neutral zone. He loses possession of it, and that's Hebert trying to shoulder into the Oil Barons player. Centering pass off the skates of Arbery, just pushed past the reach of Core, and cross ice. Arbery is going to try to find Rule. Hebert's going to try to put it to Rule, and now this puck's intercepted by Hebert, delayed offside, and so Hebert will wait. And puck's off the stick of Hebert. It's going to bounce to the near boards. And now Fort McMurray Oil Barons are going to go cross ice. They dump that in. That's going to be slowed down by Hatton, and it's going to be Viens to the puck. They're intercepted behind the goal. The Oil Barons have the puck, trying to center it. Viens pushes it board side. That'll be Brown getting it into the neutral zone. Oil Barons are going to skate back towards the puck, and they'll circle and come back up through the middle of the ice. And that's Hebert who tries to connect with his check. He knocks the player off the puck, but the Oil Barons are going to reconnect. That's off the helmet or stick of Viens, and the puck will be pushed back down. Here's Connor Brown on the forecheck, forcing the Oil Barons down below their own goal. That one's up the middle of the ice, and it's going to be Lowen who intercepts. Lowen now controls the puck. The bottom of the circle as he goes cross ice. He gives it away. He'll regain the puck as the Oil Barons just dump it back down, and that's almost too many men on the ice. Racing for the puck will be Brown, and Brown is in behind the goal trying to collect the stick. He gets pushed off the stick. It's Kurt Lee now. Lang calling for it, and that's off Lang's skate. He's trying to get it towards the net, and he's going to reach back for it, but it's going to be the Oil Barons that push it out. That's going to be shot in by Moody. Goaltender puts the puck down to the ice. Oil Barons collect it and take it behind their net. They're trying to stretch things out, and that one's chipped down. It'll be Hatton to the puck. Hatton now is going to leave the puck for Moody. Moody's going to move up ice. He pushes that to Lang. Lang comes to the middle of the ice to Lee. Lang gets taken off the puck. Late hit. He gets back up ice. And now Landon Hatton is going to set that up for Moody. Moody now plays it towards the corner. Gosling will collect it off the glass, and Lee's going to try to swat it to get it away from the player. And it's board work going on just down below us, and that's played cross ice over to Lang by Ross. Lang's going to take it up ice. Puck's going to roll on him. He stops up, delays, takes it towards the middle of the ice, prepares for the hit, still in his skates, and that's going to roll back to Mason Gosling. Now Gosling's going to play that down to Lee, and now it's going to bounce over to Ross. Ross plays that up through the middle of the ice. This one will be shot from the Trackers side of the red line, and the whistle goes. 13-37, 3-0 is the score, and I do not know why the scoreboard is not coming up. So they'll line this one up to the right of the goaltender, Landon Hatton. And that one is going to be pushed back behind the goal by Ross to Schwantz. Schwantz gets that to Vanderlinden. Vanderlinden finds Brownlee. Brownlee and Rule 2-on-1. Brownlee to Rule. Rule off the goaltender and on the play as the goaltender sprawls out and takes away the bottom of the net. Rule will want that one back. So 13-24. Rule taps the boards with a little bit of frustration, Otto. Nathan Brownlee take the face-off draw. One straight back to Schwantz. Schwantz looks on net. Puck's directed there. It's going to go just wide into the corner. And Ross is going to swat that one down. Collecting the puck will be Brownlee. And they'll call this one a glove pass as the fingers went forward and didn't bend backwards, Mr. Viens. 13-13. They'll line it up here outside the Fort McMurray Oil Barons blue line. 3-0 is the score. And puck goes forward. Fort McMurray goes cross ice. Cole Vanderlinden will apply pressure. They come back to the near side. They're going to move it up to the neutral zone. Stick check by the captain, Ross. And they're going to twist and turn out of the way of Cole Vanderlinden, and it's Fort McMurray making their way up ice. They lose it in the middle of the ice. That's going to bounce to Vanderlinden, and that's going to be Brownlee searching for it. It's at the red line, chipped in to Schwantz. Schwantz will come back to Ross. Ross has the puck looking up ice. He goes cross ice over to Vanderlinden. Vanderlinden going for a change. Jumping on the ice will be Jack Tor. And that puck's past the Fort McMurray Oil Baron player. Icing's waved off. Back to the puck will be Viens. Viens plays it back up to Ross. Ross looking up ice. He has it poked away from him. Viens will get it to the neutral zone past Brownlee, and the Fort McMurray Oil Barons will control it and take it back into their own zone. Puck's going to be bounced past everybody, past the goaltender. Icing is waved off. Viens to the puck now, makes his way up to the circles and out. And this one will go down the length of the ice, and this one will be icing because it was just a little different than the other clearing attempts. So they're going to come line this one up to the right of the goaltender. 3-0 is the score for your NEBC and Yukon Trackers. Shane Hebert takes the face-off draw for the Trackers. Puck's going to go towards the board side. Fort McMurray will control. They wrap it all the way around the board. It's going to go to the far side. Kept in. Pushed back down into the corner. And Oil Barons trying to control, trying to take the puck as Hebert. He loses his balance and falls to the middle of the ice. Backhand pass. Top of the circle. Shot. And Hatton makes the save, and it goes out of play. And so at 11:52, another whistle, another stop for the masked man, number 1, Landon Hatton. Face-off coming to his right. Kurt Lee go take the face-off draw. Puck's going to roll. Shot to the back of the net, short side. And so Trackers lose the face-off battle, and so 3-1 is the score. They're going to line this up at center ice. Fort McMurray gets on the scoreboard. Lost face-off assignment, ends up in the puck going to the back of the Trackers' net.
Your first goal scored by number 11.
Thomas Mullen.
Assistant number 7, Jake Stanley.
Gosling gets taken out high. Puck's going to be bounced past Lee. It goes behind the net. Mullen looking for it. And Moody's going to sidestep some people beside the net. He's going to get that to Gosling. Gosling looks up ice, and he puts it off the boards. Lang's going to try to push it past, and he's going to sidestep the check. He's trying to get that puck over to Lee. Shot off the shoulder of the goaltender. And so 11:18, 3-1 is the score. They're going to line this one up in the Oil Barons zone as the puck went off the goaltender and out of play. Shane Hebert take the face-off draw. He'll be between Core and Brown. Brown on net. Pad save. Puck's going to bounce to the top of the circles. Oil Barons will get it out. They get to the red line. They'll chip that in behind Schwantz. Schwantz will race back to the puck, and that will be Ross who collects it. And Core now comes cross ice just out of the reach of Schwantz. Schwantz will skate into it. He moves that off the glass to Brown. Brown gets it to the blue line. Bounces this one on net, and the goaltender traps the puck to the ice with the trapper and gets a stoppage of play at 10:55 in the second period. 2-1 is the score. Sorry, 3-1 is the score for your NEBC and Yukon Trackers. Hebert will win that back. He gets that all the way out of the zone. Schwantz is going to have pressure on him. Schwantz comes cross ice over to Ross. Ross looks up ice. He gets that to Brown. Brown chips it to the middle of the ice. Skating towards the puck will be Hebert. Hebert can't get enough pressure on it. It's going to be tipped over to the near side and dumped in. Icing waved off. Hatton stops it up for Ross. Ross gets it to Brown. Brown pushes it to the middle of the ice. Pressuring the puck will be Hebert. Puck's down low. Brown takes his man off. It's off the skates of Ross. Delayed offside. Brown will come to the puck. And now it's backhand pass up to Ross. Ross going to lose the handle at it at the red line. He's able to poke that back. And here comes the Barons on net. That's off the blocker. Rebound's going to be missed. Here comes Ross. He's got Mason Gosling with him. And it'll be Lang who collects the puck. Lang avoids the check and loses the puck. He's going to push that puck down low. He's trying to get the puck over to Gosling. And puck's going to get pushed past Gosling now. And the Barons make their way up the wall. And that's put towards the middle of the ice. It's out of the reach of Ross. He'll come back to it. He plays it off the boards to Viens. Viens had to go off his skates. He's able to get a stick on it. Gosling will battle. He gets that over to Lang. Intercepted. Shot's going to be blocked into the corner. And now it's behind the net. Gosling will go get it. He'll play it back around the boards. And the Oil Barons are going to hem the Trackers in. It's going to come up to Viennes. Viennes plays that past the Oil Barons player. This one goes down the length of the ice, and as it crosses the goal line, icing is called. So 9:19 left in your second period. 2-1 is the score. They'll bring this one all the way down into the Tracker zone to the right of the goaltender. Landon Hatton's getting set. Faceoff's won board side by Nathan Brownlee over to Thomas Loan. Thomas Loan now from behind his net. He'll be pressured, but he gets that puck up past Cole Vanderlinden, and Brownlee takes the check. Vanderlinden and Brownlee battle for it. Moody's going to flip that one to the neutral zone. Marcus Rule now is going to go apply some pressure. He's getting the angle on the player, and he can't quite keep that one in. Fort McMurray takes it back into their own zone. They turn and come back through the neutral zone with speed. Vanderlinden has enough pressure on the puck carrier that the Fort McMurray forwards go offside, and so face-off coming just outside the Trackers blue line in front of the Oil Barons bench. Nathan Brownlee to take the face-off draw. That one's going to go forward, and reaching for it will be Cole Vanderlinden. He cross-ice dumps it, and Vanderlinden takes his man to the ground. And boys are revved up. Brownlee trying to take it towards the net. Here's Rule shot, blocker save, puck's up high. Puck's put down to the ice, and the goaltender has the pad stacked and keeps the puck from the back of the net. Here come the Oil Barons back up ice. Centering pass off the skates of Moody. Moody will push that past the Oil Baron forechecker. Going to the puck will be Brownlee. Brownlee works down low in the corner. It's going to bounce over to Lowen. Lowen has his pocket picked. He turns away. Puck's going to be kept in at the blue line by the pinching D-man. Centering pass out to the slot. It's going to bounce over to Vanderlinden. Vanderlinden has Rule. Rule just misses the pass. This one will go for an icing. And so at 8:04, another whistle. Another puck coming back down to your NEBC and Yukon Tracker zone. Looks like they're lining this one up to the left of Landon Hatton. In the Trackers defensive zone. Shane Hebert take the face-off draw. Puck's going to be one back into the corner. Arbery tries to put it around the boards. So Viennes centering pass blocked by the paddle of Hatton, kept in at the blue line. That one's going to deflect over the net. And so it's pushed back around the boards. Viennes will have time to make a play. He's going to play that one off the top of the glass, and that one crosses the goal line, and icing is called. We won't even turn the camera for that business. So 7:43 left in your second period. They'll bring that all the way back down into the Tracker zone. Shane Hebert take the face-off draw. Battle of the centerman. It's going to bounce over to Viennes. Viennes going to skate it to the blue line. He starts making his way up ice. Viennes going to chip that in behind and go for a skate. He gets to the puck, and puck's going to come back to Connor Brown. Connor Brown's going to play that one back to Hebert at the blue line. Hebert's going to play that one back to Brown, deflects towards the net, and Hebert will come off the point. It gets pushed past him, and here come the Oil Barons working on Viennes. Viennes tries to line his guy up, takes the puck, and the player jumps as he misses the hep check, and penalty is being called. Hooking is the call. I'm not sure how Viennes is getting called for hooking as he went to go block the puck and take the player. But that is what the call, so it's going to be a Fort McMurray Oil Baron penalty, or power play, excuse me. At 7:13, Trackers will need a kill here. Kurt Lee take the face-off draw. Puck comes back to the blue line, controlled by the Oil Barons. Lee tries to push his man out. Oil Barons center pass backside, they can't connect, and it's back down in the corner. Schwantz will go apply some pressure, and Lang's going to look for a loose puck, and he's going to force the puck to be pushed down low. This will be Ross. Ross will get to it. He puts that around the boards, and it's kept in at the blue line. Back down towards the hash marks. Centering pass, backside shot into the glove of Landon Hatton. Oh, the Cops, he just robbed him of a sure goal there, folks. 6:43 left in the period. And the Oil Barons are asking questions. Who was that masked man? So 6:43, they'll line it up to his left. Kurt Lee will take the face-off draw. Face-off's going to come to Moody. Moody played it along the board. It's going to bounce to the middle of the ice. Lang's going to pick it up in through the neutral zone. Puck sort of sticks on the ice. It's intercepted then from the Oil Barons, and it's onto the stick of Lee. Lee's going to control. Lee's going to put that down to the neutral zone. It's controlled by the Oil Barons now. Oil Barons going to come up the board side, and that's just out of the reach of Lee. Here come the Oil Barons blue line on net, and that'll be Landon Hatton who stops the puck. He gets a snow shower at the end. Some call that unsportsmanlike, some call that just good gameplay. Depends on what side of the shower you're on, I guess. 6:17 left in the second period. 3-1 is the score. It wouldn't be a Trackers game without technical difficulties, and that's why the scoreboard's not up. That one's into the glove of Landon Hatton as he snags that one out of the air, and if he can look it all the way into his glove, 10 times out of 10, he's going to make that stop. So you might as well just pick it up and put it there. Mason Gosling take the face-off draw. That one's going to go board side, battling for it is Arbery. He gets a stick on, is able to push that down the ice. Goaltender out of his net to stop the puck up, and that'll be Marcus Rule. He's going to apply some pressure. It's going to roll to Gosling. Gosling looking for Rule. He's going to be intercepted. Here come the Oil Barons. Rule's trying to force his man board side, and they delay. And they battle for it board side, trying to take it to the net, and this will be Schwantz. No, this will be Rule, who takes a penalty for tripping. As Rule picks up his stick, there's a no-doubter that he's the one going to the penalty box, and it'll be a 5-on-3 for the hometown Oil Barons as the Trackers run into a little bit of penalty trouble. So goaltender's going to have to continue making some big stops, and it's going to have to be the penalty killers that are strong to try to kill off this man advantage for 35 seconds. Cross ice, slap shot, clap bombs blocked, rebound, bounces below the goal line. Lowen's going to push it. He's going to get it on his backhand down the length of the ice. And so 22 seconds to the first penalty in Viennes remains. And Fort McMurray makes their way up the ice slowly, and wasn't a good first pass. And this is going to be Lee looking to bat it away. Oil Barons take it down low, drop pass, and getting into lanes. Trackers trying to shut things down. That one's just out of the reach of Lowen. Oil Barons control down below the goal line, and Lowen loses his stick. Viennes now has come out of the penalty box, and they want him to move it. Lowen doesn't have a stick, so he does not want to move it at all. 2 players down the ice, 4 players on the ice, and now they'll blow it down. 4:59 as the Oil Baron player pulls his stick out of the pile like it was stuck in there like a sword. So they're going to line this one up to the left of Hatton. Nathan Browning will take the face-off draw. Puck goes down in the corner. Arbery will go battle for it. Loose puck. Arbery on his forehead. Can't clear it. And that'll be Connor Brown who reaches for it. Now Nathan Brownley's going to reach for it. And that puck's in the middle of the ice. Connor Brown's going to push it towards the center circle. And Connor Brown getting all over the ice, trying to get that puck down the ice. Good effort by number 9 there. Of course, Oil Barons, he gets tripped up behind the net. No call. Here come the Oil Barons. 4-on-3. Brown will have to get back into the play. Oil Barons slowly into the zone as they set things up. And Arbery reaches for it. Brown looking to line his man up. Shot comes. That one's going to miss. Wrap around the boards. Come to the blue line. Kept in by the Barons. And at the blue line, Brownlee looks him back, and Schwantz tries to clear, and he's not successful at doing so. Puck's pushed back down below the goal line. Arbery now trying to block the pass. He does. Can't find the loose puck, though. Oil Barons control below the line. Good stick by Schwantz trying to push that puck free. Oil Barons skate it to the top of the circle. Brown gets in the shooting lane, and now back to the top of the circles. Oil Barons pull it away from Arbery. Brown looking for a loose puck. It's wrapped around the boards again as the Oil Barons cycle. Penalty about to expire in 3 seconds. Gets to the blue line, kept in, and put back down low, reaching for the puck. Loose puck to Brown. Brown takes it board side. He's going to put that into the neutral zone. Intercepted and pushed cross ice by Sinclair. And now the Oil Barons stop at the blue line. They're going to regroup, and they get around Brownlee. 2-on-2. Shot over the glove, hits the glass in behind the goaltender. The sound every goalie loves to hear. Puck's going to roll to Cole Vanderlinden, and Cole Vanderlinden 1-on-2. And he can't get it any further than that. And here come the Oil Barons now. 1-on-2, and that Schwantz pushes the puck board side, and Viens watches the middle of the ice in front of his netminder, and this comes all the way to the point. Quick shot into the middle of the goaltender Hatton as he makes the save at 3:09 left in the second period. 3-1 is the score for the boys in blue. They have 3 first period goals. They work to the 1 second period goal of the Oil Barons. Ebert to take the face-off draw. Shane looks in, puck's going to bounce, goes board side, and Viens now trying to step into his player. Hebert's going to help him out, take it board side. Puck's going to bounce to Vanderlinden. Vanderlinden pushes his man to the ground. Puck centers and intercepted by Moody. Moody gets it to Vanderlinden. Vanderlinden puts it up the boards towards Hebert. Vanderlinden still has the puck. He wraps it around the boards over to Jack Core. Core to the boards. Battles for it. It's going to get to the blue line and out now. And looking for the puck is Hebert. He reaches and pushes it forward. And that one's over everybody to the neutral zone to Moody. Moody comes cross ice to Viens. Viens will put that one in. And the forecheck is going to ensue. Here's Jack Core with some pressure on the Oil Barons player. Hebert puts the body on the Oil Barons player, and the puck comes to Viens in the neutral zone. Puck's going to be put off the glass, off the skate of Moody, and Moody's going to stick handle out of his own zone. He gets that to Gosling. That's going to be dumped in, and quickly to the puck will be Kurt Lee. Kurt Lee's going to try to go gather the loose puck. Gosling's going to have it pushed into the corner, and Gosling gets taken to the boards as he battles for it. Referee wants him to move it, and it's going to come up the boards to Kurt Lee. Kurt Lee's trying to push it back down to Gosling. Lang reaches in to keep it in, but it gets out into the neutral zone. Viens will softly dump that cross ice. Skating to the puck will be Gosling, and the puck's going to come back to the near side as Gosling takes his man out, and the puck's going to come up. Viens tries to pinch in, and it's going to roll to Moody. Moody twists and turns away from pressure. Moody will skate his way up through the neutral zone now. Moody making his way up to the blue line. He's got Lang backside. Moody right into the middle of the goaltender as the goaltender was leaving the post, but Moody couldn't wait long enough to slide it in a gaping hole. Minute 28 left in the second period. 3-1 will remain the score after the stop by the Tendy from the Oil Barons. Nathan Brownlee will take the face-off draw. Brownlee pushing forward. He's going to have it stripped from him from the Oil Barons. And reaching back to the puck is Brown. This one's dumped into the corner. Hatton out of his goal. He has it whiff off the tip of his stick. And that'll be played up by Arbery into the neutral zone. That's going to be dumped onto the skate of Brown. Brown collects it. He'll softly dump that off the player. It's going to bounce towards the goaltender. And the goaltender again traps the puck against the ice with his trapper for a stoppage of play. 1:08 left in the second period. 3-1 is the score. And Mr. Viens, sure is hard to point this camera to where all the play is, so I wish you were here. Nathan Brownlee going to take the face-off draw. Before McMurray gets waved out of the circle, late change. That one's one straight back by Brownlee. He's going to clear the zone to the puck will be Arbery. He'll dump that in, and the Trackers tag up and get ready. And Brown just misses with the check behind the net. They come cross ice, the Oil Barons do, as they make their way up ice. And Lowen will go to the puck and apply pressure to the puck carrier. He takes his man hard to the boards, and it's the Oil Barons now down in the corner battling with Brown now. Lowen comes back up to the puck. Brown trying to push it free. Oil Barons try to take it to the net. Arbery takes his man out, and the puck's going to roll off of Arbery, and Brownlee will play it back behind the goal. Arbery will play it up the glass, and that hits somebody on the bench, I'm assuming, and the puck will go all the way back down with 28.9 seconds. We're into the last 30 seconds of play of the second period. Pull the goalie now, Mr. Viens? I don't think so. Kurt Lee will take the face-off draw. Puck's going to roll towards the middle of the circle. Oil Barons trying to center. It's off the skates of Moody. It's towards the boards. Lang's trying to get the puck out, and it's kept in by the Oil Barons. They come cross ice. This is going to be Mason Gosling and Noah Lang 2-on-0. Gosling to the net. Gosling shoots to the back of the net. And so with 10.8 seconds, Mason Gosling tickles the twine and makes it 4-1 for your NEBC and Yukon Trackers. And so the Trackers get a tie in the period as they score in the final 10.8 seconds to make it 4-1. And we sure will try to get that scoreboard up so I don't have to keep on saying that number. So they're going to line this one up at center ice. Kurt Lee wins it back to Viens. Viens will dump that in. Off the backboards, it'll bounce. And slap shot. Clap bomb down the length of the ice. Oh, I think there was some time there to pull the goalie, but they won't go review that. They'll end the period. And the Trackers will come to the players' room for a rest and be back in about 15 minutes to bring you the conclusion of this game from the Frank Lacroix Arena live from Fort McMurray. Thanks for joining me, folks.